Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm having a yellow moment. I remember the time when I used to be so scared of colors. I would always stick to neutrals. I would stay away from the colorful palettes. But later, as I got to know makeup much more and I started learning more, I realized that you can make anything wearable. So today I'm going to be showing you how to create this yellow smoky eye. It's almost a warm yellow smoky eye because I've combined it with a brown, which is a neutral color. And over the course of next several days and weeks, I'll work with several different colors just to show you it's wearable, basically. So if you're ready for today's tutorial, let's begin. I'm going to start with a little bit of prep work as well as skincare, and for that I'm going to begin with the Elmis Pro Collagen Rose Face Oil. This is a lightweight face oil and I can't step out without applying this. This feels and smells so good and so luxurious. And to keep my lips hydrated, I'm going to be applying a lip balm. This is the Rose Lip Balm from Ofra and it has a little bit of reddish pink tint to it. For primer, I'm going to be using the Porefessional by Benefit Cosmetics. Again, one of my favorites. And this is a pore filling primer, so I'm going to mostly focus in areas where I have those pores and fine lines because it's going to get into those pores and fill it up. It's like filling in a pothole, so you have a smooth ride. If you don't fill those pores, then the foundation that you apply over it will have a bumpy ride, and that's when it starts looking cakey. During winters, most of our skins tend to get dry, and because of that, you can have hyperpigmentation, you can have discoloration, and like you see under my eyes and around my mouth, I do have some. So I'm going to be color correcting. Today, I'm going to be using a concealer that's a deeper shade than my skin tone. You can either do that or use an orange or a peach corrector. They all work the same. So I'm just applying it with my finger. Fingers and bodies are warm, so the product melts very easily and it's very easy to blend. And then I'm going to very lightly set it with the Airspun translucent powder just so it doesn't mix with the foundation that's coming up next. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way, and this is in the shade Praline, and I'm going to be applying it with a damp sponge. And as you can see, this foundation has a beautiful glow, and that's one of the reasons I love to wear this foundation. It looks very natural, gives you that beautiful glow, and it doesn't cake up. This has a medium and a buildable full coverage. I usually go for medium coverage because it looks more natural. And this is oil-free, so with an oil-free formula, whether you have dry or oily skin, you can use it. And please don't forget to match up your neck with your face so they look like one piece. It's time to start adding some dimension. So I'm going to start with a cream contour. This is the contour stick in Call Me Maple from Wet n Wild. And I'm going to be using it in areas where I want my face to look shrunk. So in my forehead, in my jawline, under my cheekbones, to structure my nose. Almost imagine a contour like using Spanx on your body, where when you use Spanx, things get sucked in. Exactly like that, when you use a deeper shade on your face, they look more shrunk. And nice thing about cream contour is it's very forgiving even if you don't blend it to the T, because you will be setting your face with powder and setting sprays and everything will look seamless after that. And now it's time to use a concealer. I'm going to be using the Milani concealer in the shade 145. I'm going to be using this both to conceal as well as highlight. And the concealer does quite the opposite when it comes to highlight. Like the contour sucked everything in, concealer brings everything forward and makes it look bigger. So we'll be using this on the high points to highlight, like the high points of the cheekbones and the chin and the center and bridge of the nose as well as forehead. I'm going to be blending everything with a damp sponge, and while I'm at it, I'm also going to use it on my lids to even out the skin tone, and that'll be the base for the eyeshadows that are coming up next. With a dry sponge, I'm going to dip into some Airspun translucent loose powder and set in areas where I applied the concealer to prevent the concealer from creasing. And then I'm going to take a large blending brush to buff everything in and dust out the powder so my face doesn't look too powdery. To lock the base makeup, I'm going to be using the Tatcha Dewy Mist Setting Spray. This is not only going to set your makeup and not allow it to move, but it will also melt all the powders on your face and your skin will look more like skin. On my brows, I'm going to be using my favorite brow pencil, the Precisely My Brow from Benefit in the shade 6. As always, I'm going to fill up the top portion of my brows first, then use the spoolie to brush my brow hair upwards, then fill up the lower part of the brows. Then to keep my brows feathered out, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Brow Gel. For eye makeup, I'm going to be using the Ofra Pro palette. This is the Urban Wanderer palette. Pretty colorful and nice, and they're all super pigmented. First, with a flat shader brush, I'm going to dip into this beautiful vibrant yellow shade. And I'm simply going to apply it all over my lid from the lash line up to my crease. Either you can use a brush or your finger. Just apply it all over your lid. And then with a blending brush, I'm just going to blend out and soften the edges. Next, I'm taking this brown eyeshadow, and just like we do a wing liner with a liquid eyeliner, I'm going to pull out a wing and line my top lash line using this eyeshadow. With a small pencil brush, I'm going to fluff out the edges so it flows into the yellow and gives that smoky eyeliner look. And then I'm going to be doing the same with a black eyeshadow, but I'm going to keep it closer to my lash line. And then again, I'm going to fluff it out and make sure it blends into the brown. So now we have a beautiful smoky ombre, the deepest at the lash line, and as it flows outwards and upwards, it becomes lighter. Using the brown eyeshadow, I'm going to smoke it out in my lower lash line as well, and the brush that I'm using is a small flat shader brush. I'm going to finish up the eye makeup with some mascara and lashes, but before that I'm curling my lashes. And for mascara, I'm using the Lash Freak mascara from Urban Decay. For the lash glue, I'm going to be using the lash adhesive and eyeliner from Swati Cosmetics. Basically, this is an eyeliner, but also is an adhesive for your lashes, so it works out so easy. And for lashes, I'm going to be using Brazen by Black Label. And that, my friends, finishes up the eye makeup. For blush, I'm going to be using Cat's Eye. This was the ColourPop collaboration with Sailor Moon. And this packaging is so nostalgic. When I used to be in school, this used to be on pencil boxes. I'm not sure if you still get it. Let me know if this reminds you of anything else. Just comment below and let me know. I would love to hear from you. For highlighter, I'm going to be using Rodeo Drive by Ofra. I'm using the one from the new Solstice palette. If you didn't know, they also sell this individually if you don't want to buy the entire palette. I'm going very low-key with the highlighter today because I want the makeup to look as matte as possible, but I like a little bit of glow. So using a large blending brush, I'm going to use it on the high points. And on my lips, I'm going to be using Maha from Lady Burgundy. This is a matte formula and it's going to pick up those browns from my eye makeup as well. So it's going to complement as well as match in a way. And I absolutely love this color. I got my high ponytail, my hoops, as well as the yellow scarf. And I stepped out to see Christmas lights after this, and people came up to me to compliment my makeup. So I'm so happy. I hope you're happy as well. Let me know in the comment section below if you're going to wear this makeup. Please don't forget to tag me. My socials are listed down below in the description box along with all the product links. If you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays. And please thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I love you guys so much and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye guys.